soul intact. I can't fight this pull and no going back. But I like this though, letting go in fact. Kinda like this slow from these soulless acts. When the ice gets cold, ain't no soul intact. I can't fight this pull and no going back. But I like this though, letting go in fact.
What's going on, dear streets? It's your boy Darrnell Bradley back at y'all another video. Today we've got the Autobots was fighting for their lives in the battle for Mission City. We just reacted to our, what was it? Super and Blank, I think it was. Yeah, that one. Reacted to that, and that was Transformers. That was on the new movie. But when I seen this, I was like, hey, I enjoy the Transformers video, so we gonna check this one out. You know, we over here on Cool Uno 9's channel. You know what I'm saying? Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, follow me on all that there social media. We need that any further ado. 3, 2, 1, click.
So after Sector 7 got done hog time, my goat Bumblebee, they let him go. Bumblebee goes to the cube, unbigotises that hole. Then him, Sam, Michaela, and Lennox's squad pull up to Star City because the Decepticons already know that they're in the Hoover Dam right now. And oh my God, is that Optimus Prime? I've probably already seen these tweets already, but whoever was big whipping this semi truck and drifted out a hole like that, they don't get talked about enough. They don't get paid enough because this is kind of crazy, nigga. This is a 2-lane road.
Hold up, I don't know if I ain't seen nothing on Twitter about it. I'm gonna be real with y'all. So like, yeah, bro, whoever out there drifting, bruh, he right. You know what I'm saying? And these are those things. That's why I love these reviews, is because like when I'm in watching the movie, I ain't even think about that. I just like, oh, that's cool. But now like you think about like the effort that went into doing that shit. Like, bro, like what? Okay.
But to be completely honest, y'all probably already seen these tweets already, but whoever was big whipping this semi truck and drifted out a hole like that, they don't get talked about enough. They don't get paid enough because this is kind of crazy, nigga. This is a 2-lane road. And whoever drove that big whipped that hole like it was nothing, bro. Tokyo drifted Optimus's truck into that other lane all smooth like. But then we see the other Decepticons pull up. We see Bonecrusher and Barricade. Yeah. I'm gonna bring this back up later. Don't y'all worry though. And Barricade. But then we see the other Decepticons pull up. We see Bonecrusher and Barricade. Yeah. I'm gonna bring this back up later. Don't y'all worry though. But Bonecrusher said forget all that robots in disguise BS and just started running niggas over. We also got that Simmons subplot of him and them other 3 niggas' names that I do not remember at all, trying to send a message to the Air Force to get them to Star City so they have some type of support against the
Star City. My niggas in the whole ass DC universe. You know what's crazy? If he didn't put the edit there, I probably wouldn't have even caught it though. Oh shit. Alright, let's go.
Trying to send a message to the Air Force to get them to Star City so they have some type of support against the Decepticons. And Frenchie's ass is there and he is not gonna let them do that easily. But after Bonecrusher got tired of flipping cars on the highway, his ass transformed and then Optimus follows suit after that. But then Bonecrusher just shoulder bashes his ass through a damn bus, and for what? Nigga did that so unnecessary. Ass through a damn bus, and for
now, here's the thing you have to understand about the movie magic, right? Right. This right here is murder. Now, what it doesn't show you, because of movie magic, is the corpses that you would have actually seen had this been a thing on the highway. It'd have just been people. Like, bro. I can't keep, like, that's trauma. Like, the thing is, what's crazy is as he's driving, hitting cars and transforming, all that other stuff, you would think that the cars and drivers, because I would pull off to the side or find the nearest way off the highway immediately, because you don't not see that in your rear view. You know what I'm saying? And if you back there and you see it, like, you should be the first motherfuckers off the highway. I don't care if it's up there. That's where I'm going. I'm about to be. No. So I feel like a lot of cars was on the road when they would not have been. And also this would have been bodies. But all right, let's go.
What? Nigga did that so unnecessarily, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, I used to be like, is Bonecrusher stupid? Why is the first guy he tried to go after Optimus Prime? But nah. Optimus Prime
Because he said, "I'm
transformed
like that."
after Bonecrusher. He wanted bro
He's after
gone
glory.
today. I don't know what beef Optimus had with Bonecrusher on Cybertron, but he said, "May Primus strike you down right now today." But Bonecrusher tackled Optimus off of the highway, almost crushing this small Caucasian family of two. Bonecrusher chin-checked Optimus, but that did not do anything to Big Optimus. Cause bro ate that punch and proceeded to punch Bonecrusher so hard in the chest his eyes popped out. I know that nigga Bonecrusher said some damn gadzooks when his ass got hit. Knocked little bro all the way off of the freeway. But Optimus jumped down after bro too. His ass did not have to backflip.
They don't breathe. Like, what do you knock out of them? Knock the carbon emissions out that motherfucker. Yes, it did.
And do that many flips in the air. He's just flexing on dog right now. But once Optimus gets down, he weaves Bonecrusher little claw thing, eyes behind the pillar, pulls out that.
Sorry, my chair going crazy. Can't have it. Can't have it. Gotta fix those.
Doohickey. Caught the left arm with the right hand, cut that bitch off, put little bro in a headlock as he proceeded to stab little bro in the neck, decapitating his ass. Then we go back to the Simmons.
At some point, it's like that's a lot. I mean, like, he did. I feel you. That's a good action sequence. You get mad style points, but damn.
Frenzy plotline, and this little nigga Frenzy is tanking everything. I mean, shotgun shells and flamethrowers is not doing a damn thing to him. But Big Boy over here got the Air Force to respond to them, and he's letting everybody know. But then Frenzy just frees it himself, and it might be worse because that shuriken went around and headshot him. How you so ass you try to headshot a nigga and you headshot yourself, brother?
Crazy work.
But now that that little nigga is out of the way, we on to them real whoops. The Battle of Mission City starts now. So the Autobots, Lennox and Sam, they pull up on Mission City, and then they see a ship flying above the city, and they're like, oh shit, the Air Force. Lennox pops a green smoke while they're still just eyeing this ship. Ironhide pops up, and he's like, guys, I'm pretty sure that Starscream, being Ironhide, went to go move this truck, and oh nah, Starscream shot a rocket and he done took both my nigga B's legs right off his body. I mean, them bitches fell off like Lego pieces, bro. I think it's time to have that uncomfortable conversation about Bumblebee in this movie, man, because he was putting up Tony Snell numbers the whole damn movie. And
that's Bumblebee, though. That's one of the things I love about Bumblebee. That's why he got his own movie. Yeah, he got one. Did he? Yeah. But yeah, he right. So like when Bumblebee get hurt, but it's crazy how it's like when Bumblebee get hurt, it's always like, why you picking on him? And then later on in the movie, we see him like eviscerate 6 niggas, and we're like, you go. Crazy.
And it's hard to say this because that's my GOAT, but the only body he caught was Brawl. And that's because he had the super duper ultra assist from the military and Michaela hard whipping a tow truck like she's goddamn made her. I mean, she was whipping the hell out of that hoe, but I am getting ahead of myself. Sam over there looking at Bumblebee tore up, and B's like, God damn, that nigga shot off my legs, bro. Oh my God. But then Brawl pulls up and starts letting that yapper spray. He don't care about nothing. Nigga just running over cars and shooting his tank cannon. But then Ironhide, Jazz, and Ratchet pulled up on Brawl, and look at this core. But then Ironhide, Jazz, he don't care about nothing. Nigga just running over cars and shooting his tank.
Here's the thing. See, these is regular niggas. Like, bro, you already see shit's going down. What? They over there, boom, boom. You got missiles in the middle of the you know what I'm saying?
Spray.
You know what
he don't care about nothing.
These guys, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What the fuck? You sitting down? Like, what, are you drinking something? What the fuck are all of you doing? See? Darwinism. That is the only explanation, because
Brawl pulls up and starts letting that.
This shit going on in the middle of the street, bruh. The middle of the street. You know what I'm saying? At the very least, if for whatever reason you don't see it, you are very obviously within earshot.
Yapper spray. He don't care about nothing. Nigga just.
And niggas is wholesale just having their day next to a motherfucking, like, what's this? The mailbox next to just This motherfucker, they sitting in front of a pawn and loan shop. What is going on? Your day is no longer regular, all right? You're not having a normal day at this point. Stop doing normal day shit, all right?
Just running over cars and shooting his tank cannon. But then Ironhide, he don't care about nothing. Nigga just running over cars and shooting his tank.
All of y'all, every single one of y'all's, all of this right here, got to go. You run him over. Shouldn't be there in the first place. Should have been gone. All right, bro.
Cannon. But then Ironhide, Jazz, and Ratchet pulled up on Brawl, and look at this cool ass nigga Ironhide, bro. Nigga did this cool ass flip over Shorty with.
I stand by what I said, even with her. You most definitely. Ain't no way y'all did not hear that shit coming or something. Like, just I understand y'all trying to get away. Like, listen, I just feel like there was more time to at least be running in a direction. Why are you sitting down in the middle of the street?
Ironhide, bro. Look, nigga did this cool.
What are you doing? Why are you just sitting? Where did you come from? Like, something exploded, you got knocked back, and that's just where you happen to be at. When this happened, I'll try to give you that. But I don't think, like, this person, you see these people here? They belong there. You know why? Because they're dead. That's why. But this, come on.
Full ass flip over Shorty with his cannons in that bitch with a.
And she just, oh my, come on.
A roll? Yeah, man. Ironhide's the coolest nigga of all time, bro. Fuck Sentinel. Jazz then pulls up on Brawl, strokes his tank barrel, forcing that nigga to transform. He then kicks that left shoulder rocket off a dog, and then Brawl grips Jazz's little ass up by the arm and tosses bro like he ain't nothing. As we get more clips of this nigga Ironhide just flexing crazy style. Ain't no Transformer bitches out here, bro. And Cybertron to destroy. Who you flexing for, gang? Ironhide did all that just to miss his shots.
He go crazy still.
And then, oh, nah, this is funny as hell, because the Autobots and Linux squad just start beating the fuck out of Brawl, bro. I mean, this nigga stood no chance, bro. Jazz slid in and let that yapper spray on Brawl, while Ratchet pulled up with his buzzsaw and just cut that nigga arm off. Linux squad then start piecing Brawl up with grenade launchers, and I presume that this is a shotgun because Ratchet just two-shot this nigga Brawl, knocked that goofy ass nigga on the ground. But then Megatron pulls up, and oh nah, he starts packing niggas up immediately. Jazz pulled up on bro and pause. Look at this size comparison. This nigga Jazz barely goes up to Megatron's kneecap. Oh yeah, it's over. This size comparison.
That's how you get active, man. You gotta get them stripes somehow.
This nigga Jazz barely goes up to Megatron's kneecap. Oh yeah, it's over, man. He tried to blick him down with his gun, but them little ass bullets was just bouncing off of Megatron's chest like it wasn't nothing. And then he pulled out his cannon and he didn't even really shoot, bro. He shot at the ground, and I can see Jazz's life points fading from his life. I mean, look at how much damage that just did. That nigga is cooked. Megs then flies him and Jazz to the top of his building. He then starts dangling Jazz by one leg. This is a grown ass man, by the way, but Jazz ain't going out like no bitch. He's still firing some shots off, talking crazy to Megatron. But him talking crazy was him uttering his final words. And them final words were, "You want a piece of me?" Which could possibly be the worst mistake he's ever made in his life. Because Megatron then
said no,
rips this nigga in half, and he has two pieces of Jazz. And I remember reading somewhere that either in a book or the original screenplay of the movie, Megatron was going to eat this nigga Jazz's spark, which would have been crazy. But I would have loved to see that. But rest in peace, a real nigga named Jazz. But we go back to the humans, and this nigga Brawl is still alive. And I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. I don't even.
There are probably still people in the middle of the fucking street.
Think Brawl knew he was still alive. That nigga just started blinking again, and he was like, "Wait a minute, I'm not dead." But not only that, Blackout pulls up too. But then we switched to Sam and Michaela POV, and Michaela pulled up with a tow truck.
Why are y'all there? Fight's been going on for a second now. Well, y'all shouldn't even be on this stretch of street. Like, sorry.
As her and Sam were trying to hook Bumblebee up to this tow truck, and then Lennox pulls up, and then Lennox just starts barking orders at Sam, and Sam's like, "Nigga, what the fuck? I just met you today. What the hell?" This nigga Sam is 16. He just got his first car yesterday. Ain't child soldiers like a crime? But Sam takes the cube, and he takes the flare as Michaela finishes hooking up Bumblebee. Ironhide and Ratchet then say they'll cover Sam while he goes to the building and drops the cube off to the military. And god damn, if this nigga Sam can't do anything, this nigga can sure run a mean 100 meter. While Sam is running to the building, Blackout pulls.
It kind of hits different when you're running for your life. You know what I'm saying? It just pull something out of you. But all right.
Up and he shot this rocket at dog, but Ironhide pulled up with the clutch car flip, using that bitch as a shield. Blackout saw Ironhide block his missile with a car, and you're like, you know what? You got a kinfolk and dipped up out of there. Brawl's laying that pressure on these niggas too, and then Optimus Prime finally shows up. Coolest nigga ever, by the way, but he transforms and he clips that battle mask and he says Megatron. Then Megatron says Prime and just tosses the carcass of Jazz like he ain't shit. He ain't have to do my boy like that. That was kind of crazy. Megs then jumps off the building, transforms into a Cybertronian jet and starts flying at Optimus. Optimus latches on and then Megatron starts taking.
Here's something. It looked like Megatron flew over there to pick him up, cause if you look at the trajectory he was going in, he wasn't even flying at Optimus. He literally went over man. He was going over man's head like what?
And starts flying at Optimus.
You see, watch. His intention was to fly over Optimus.
Optimus latches.
He jumped to get it. What was the plan? I do not perceive to just like, I do not assume that I would know what's going on in the mind of a Cybertronic, whatever the fuck. But like, where were you going? Why did you decide to pass feet above his head like he wasn't gonna grab your ass? Like, what about Optimus and your fights with him in the past have led you to believe he would let that shit slide? Okay. All right.
Forms into a Cybertronian jet and starts flying at Optimus. Optimus latches on and then Megatron starts taking these boys for a ride. And then he smashes Optimus into the edge of one building. I know that bike hurt. Megs is not finished though, because he then smashes them through this big ass building. And there's a certain joke about 2 buildings I can make, but I'm better than that. Megs de-transforms and him and Optimus start rolling on the ground with Meg mounting this nigga on top. And he starts talking crazy to Prime. He says humans.
You mean he talking crazy to Prime? You talking crazy about them? What you mean?
On the ground with Meg mounting this nigga on top, and he starts talking crazy to Prime. He says humans don't deserve to live, and I have no idea what we did to Megatron to warrant any of that. But pop off, I guess. But Optimus said they should choose for themselves, so Meg said you will die with him. Grips that nigga Optimus up and chunks his ass. We're gonna see a whole lot more of Megatron throwing niggas. I know if Megatron played fighting games, his man will be king.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Megatron then pulled out his fusion cannon. Optimus pulled out his gun. He shot Megatron in the chest, and then Megatron proceeded to flex on Optimus. He hit.
Hold on, real quick. He said
gun. He shot Megatron. Megatron then pulled out his fusion cannon.
How he pulled out his fusion cannon, but Optimus shoot first? Why your shit? Did he have to charge it? I don't remember. I feel like he might have had to charge it. I don't.
Optimus pulled out his gun. He shot Megatron in the chest, and then Megatron proceeded to flex on Optimus. He hit dog with the cleanest spin move after that bullet contacted his chest, as Megatron then shot Optimus right in his chest, and he got shot so hard that Prime did like 14 flips, and he almost kicked the nigga in the face in this building.
Bruh, yeah. See, here's the thing. You think it, like, imagine you in an accident or something. You ain't even in an accident. The accident happened near you. You know, you got to watch a car fly in your direction. Like, no one wants to see death hurtling towards them at alarming speeds. You know what I'm saying? That's not what you want to see in whatever form it may take. But you definitely don't want it to take the form of some kind of sentient building-sized robot in the middle of the street. You just never quite perceive yourself going out like that. Is all I'm saying. But we move.
I know Tom that works in accounting right now is sweating bullets because he almost got kicked by a foot 14 times his size. But we switch back to Sam POV and Blackout. I'm not gonna lie, you might have to get kicked off the team. Bro put out the rotor bus saw and he just went in a straight line trying to chop that little dude in half and he missed completely. Sam still hitting the dash, doing the race. And I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea how he didn't get crushed by these 47 cars getting flipped over. But Ratchet and Ironhide were indeed protected.
It's called plot. Armor thick. Go crazy.
Sam, as they pull up, and Starscream was right in front of their face, and that nigga Starscream and Transformers 1 was a menace. And Ratchet and Ironhide must got Stormtrooper aim, because they is 3 feet in front of this nigga hitting nary a shot, while Starscream just clipping these boys up. He pieced Ratchet up in the back. It looked like Ironhide got one singular shot off on bro. But that didn't matter because he got hit in the chest with these nasty ass cluster rockets. Knocked his big ass on the ground. But then Starscream dips as we look back at Ratchet and Ironhide and them niggas is on life support. But the worst possible outcome for Sam happens because Megatron pulls up and, you know, Sam just puts the burners on again and he bumps into a car and he brings alive a steering wheel, a Mountain Dew machine, and an Xbox. As his ass is still heading to that building. And I just gotta know, man, why these robots come to life and they automatically just start killing niggas? They're not even passive. They on go frame 1. Like, imagine being on...
You just come to life on pure violence. It's like they feel the war in the air. They're like, oh, all right, let's go. Like, this is what we doing.
On go and trying to boom niggas frame 1 out the womb. But Sam has booked it to the building and Megatron is right on his ass. And I'm not gonna lie, this scene right here.
Nah, it's because I feel like they have a sentient memory of the way humanity has done them.
Megatron pops up from out of the ground trying to get Sam. I would have either 1, fallen, 2, shit my pants, or 3, fallen and shit my pants, because that is crazy, bro. But we go see what Michaela and B is doing. And Michaela drove B to this alleyway. Over here, stressed as hell. All she's hearing is goddamn gunshots and niggas dying. Bumblebee then gives her ass the nod of approval. And Michaela starts hard whipping this tow truck like Mater as Bumblebee is shooting off the back, piecing Brawl up. B got the shoulder missiles and the hand cannons on his ass, while Lennox squad is also piecing Brawl up. This nigga is getting cooked. He should have stayed down that first time after Ratchet double pumped his ass. Cause his ass is over here looking like future Gohan but standing up. Bumblebee then lands that final blast to the chest.
Why future? Listen, bro. Why future Gohan get the heat? You feel? I made my jokes too. You know what I'm saying? Being like one of the few people who actually dies from key spamming, it's a bad look. I ain't gonna lie. But he was like that. Come on. Let's go.
Gohan but standing up. Bumblebee then lands that final blast to the chest and Brawl is down for good this time. We then go back to see what Sam is doing and he got to the top of the roof with the cube. He pops the flare, signaling the Air Force to where he is exactly. Gets to the ledge of this roof. He tries to hand bro the cube. And this always bothered me as a kid because this nigga right here took his sweet damn time. And to be completely honest, it wasn't even that long that Sam was holding the cube and he wasn't taking it, but still, it should have been a brief interaction. Like, Sam was holding the cube and he wasn't taking it.
Homie's hands was all around that picture. Oh, God.
Taking it, but still.
Like, oh, wait, hold on. I want to catch the frame.
Completely honest, it wasn't even that long that Sam was holding the cube and he wasn't taking it.
Oh, it was right there, but it was like right there in his hands.
But still, it should have been a brief interaction. Like, that nigga should have put the cube out and you should have took it. Y'all would have been gone. It wouldn't have mattered either way because Starscream was on top of other building. And even if he did take it, their helicopter still would have gotten shot down. Damn. Megatron pulled up and Sam hit on the ledge of this statue while Megatron like, nigga, come on, bro.
I see you.
Give me the cube. I'll let you live, bro. I'll let you be my pet. And Sam's like, man, I ain't nobody's pet, first and foremost, bro. You got to get that straight. And 2, nah, I'm not getting this goddamn cube. So Megatron pulls out his ball and chain and he destroys the statue Sam was hanging on, having that nigga fall.
Here's my thing, though.
Ball and chain and he destroys the statue.
He don't even destroy the statue. He hit all that space next to it. Boy, that plot armor coming thick. I'm telling you, bro. Like, I feel like the thing to do here to get rid of the person problem is to come straight down on the statue, not next to it. I feel like there was a flaw in what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Unless he knew, Like, well, obviously he know what Sam mean to Optimus, and he didn't want to incur that real wrath. That's what I really think it was. But at the same time, like, Sam right there, you know where he at. Like, there was no reason to even just hit the thing. Where he at? But all right, let's go.
Sam was hanging on, having that nigga fall down. But Optimus came in clutch, grabbed that nigga out the air as he started sliding.
See, there would have been nothing to grab out the air. There would have been nothing to grab out the air except a bloody mess already.
Down these buildings wall to wall. But Megatron's where we dropping boys ass just jumped off the top rope, grabbed Prime by the back, did like 14 spins in the air and threw his ass. Like I said, this nigga Megatron is king incarnate. But after Optimus comes to, he tells Sam to skedaddle while he tries to fight Megatron by himself. We don't see much of what's going on, but Megatron legitimately has this nigga Optimus in a king grab loop. Like, nah, nigga, you not finna throw me, I recover, and then you throw me again. Like, put my ass down and run me these hands, nigga. But then we go see what Lennox.
Niggas middle of the fight. Quit grabbing, nigga. Quit grabbing. Bro, I swear to God, just in high school, some of the funniest shit I seen in the fight was niggas was locking up and then somebody got put in a headlock and they're like, quit grabbing. Well, the nigga quit getting in the fights because if somebody get a grab of your neck, they ain't gonna let go. So if you don't want niggas to grab you, just stop fighting. Just sit. Nigga, it's a street fight. What you want? Oh my God.
And then you throw me again, like, put my ass down and run me these hands, nigga. But then we go see what Lennox squad is doing, and oh nah, here comes Blackout. And I know all these niggas got PTSD after what Blackout did to these boys at the beginning of the movie. As we go see what Blackout's finna do, and he's finna double team Optimus with Megatron, but we go see the Optimus and Megatron fight. And then nigga Megatron don't need no help. He is beating that nigga ass. I mean, look at that crazy ass combo he just did on dude right there. What he need another nigga there for? Epps is finna call a missile strike on the
Sometimes you just want some assurance. Even if you got it in the bag, you're like, now it's deep in the bag. It feel better. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously we know how things turned out. Should have had maybe 3, 4, 5 other niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. But let's go.
Megatron Optimus battle, trying to get Megatron up out the way. But Lennox tells Epps, let's deal with this nigga Blackout right now. As Epps starts pointing that green laser at Blackout, trying to get the airstrike on him too. But Blackout sees that, and he's like, nigga, what the? Hey, yo. And he's getting ready to cook Lennox squad for good. As Lennox gets on a motorcycle, he rides up to Blackout. He damn near Akira slides off that bitch and starts mowing dog down with a grenade launcher as the Air Force is also piecing his ass up. And this nigga Lennox was playing
That's a real one activity. That boy said, I'm here with a mission. I'm a human that's supposed to be in these streets, other than these motherfuckers just running around like they don't know what the hell going on. But
Black Ops 6, 17 years before it came out. We go back to the Optimus and Megatron fight, and this nigga Optimus is on the ground out going sad. And Megatron just Randy Orton punch kicks the piss out of my dog Optimus. Bro, this is getting crazy. My ass finna jump through the screen and do something about it. But we then go back to see what the Air Force is doing, and Starscream done infiltrated their ranks, and he just started piecing these boys up. Bro stomped on the nigga on the right, and then boomed everybody within a 10-meter vicinity of him with his machine gun, and continued to just do these boys dirty. The rest of the Air Force that did not get violated by Starscream is letting it rain on Megatron with these missiles. And so is Lennox squad. They're shooting bro with grenade launchers too. He is getting cooked. Optimus gets like his only lick off on Megatron the whole fight, and that's just to trip this nigga. As Big Bro is just drooling at the mouth.
You gotta get what you can. He's been being thrown around, spun kick, all kinds. Like Optimus ain't used to being done like this from Megatron. He's usually doing the damage, you know what I'm saying? So when he start getting mixed up, he get confused. You seen it with the Sentinel Prime 2 motherfucker. When Optimus start getting his ass beat, something stops computing. We seen it happen because he ain't used to it. Especially when it happens so bad. And at some point, you just like, I need to do something to you physically that just stops your forward momentum. And it's a trip, all right? So you gotta start somewhere.
Megatron the whole fight, and that's just to trip this nigga. As Big Bro is just drooling at the mouth, crawling towards Sam, trying to get the Allspark away from dude. Then suicidal ass Optimus is like, Sam, put the cube on my chest now. And knowing as to what happens to Megatron immediately after the cube went to his chest, Optimus Prime's plan would have just been cooked. Bro would have had the cube in his chest, died, and Megatron still would have been alive. But Sam makes the grown-up decision here, and he puts the cube in Megatron's chest as that bitch starts cooking his ass. I mean, completely.
I mean, like, he right, though. Like, Megatron would have still been there. He ain't got the spark, and now he's pissed. And I'm the only one there. I don't know about this plan.
In Megatron's chest as that bitch starts cooking his ass. I mean completely frying his shit back. Killing the hell out of Megatron, ending the battle over Mission City. And
you gotta also understand what I like about Optimus is that he the only one built to take that kind of ass whooping. All the other ones just get completely disannounced. Once again, it's not plot armor, like I said, come on thick. But we've seen Optimus get a little eviscerated, you know what I'm saying? But in this particular fight, it didn't happen. He was still in one piece. But let's go.
Not gonna lie, I only did this video because I wanted an excuse to watch Transformers 2007 again. This shit is legendary. But everybody's fine besides Jazz. That nigga got ripped in half. He'll never be fine again. They drop Megatron's dead ass body off in the Mariana Trench. Optimus gives an epic ass speech to Linkin Park music playing in the background. And Sam starts giving Michaela back shots on top of B. And I know this nigga Bumblebee is sick. But that's really the end of the video.
Crazy.
Moral of the story is, if you're fighting a nigga that only grapples, get out of there. It's over for you, big dog. But with that being said, if you liked, comment, subscribe, do all the good stuff, and yeah, I'm out of here. Bye.
Hey yo, them was facts. We watched them facts over here too. This was a good one. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was like watching Optimus. Like it hurts to watch B get hurt. You know what I'm saying? And then with Optimus, just like. But then they both just turn around and just start eviscerating people. But my man spoke on it. That's the take. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, follow me on all that social media, and I'll catch y'all next one, fam. Peace.